Alright, boys, today we have ODU Monarchs versus the Montgomery Mustangs. It is 4v4. We have Polo starting off against Dan Curry. We fit Pyro Mithra battle is sort of really just off the hook with who's going to get a hit in, because Pyro and Mithra have Mithra has the mad combos and the speed adjustment, while Pyro has all the power to go with it. So she can definitely combo Wii Fit Trainer up to like a solid whatever percent she honestly wants. But the thing is that Polo's are really known for his combos with Wii Fit Trainer and also his ledge guarding, which is, in my opinion, is immaculate. But also he has to be careful because Mithra does have Foresight, and Foresight can ruin combos. But already getting 87%, just poking Dan Curry, trying to get the deep breathing off, which he just did. Now playing on the defensive, but getting the grab off by Mithra. Pushing in Polo, but landing the weak back air, which, you know, damage is damage, and that's good if he wants to get him off. But this Mithra is not messing around. He's just getting grabs after grabs. But Polo getting getting caught by Saibi, stopping the deep breathing. That might screw him over just for a little bit. But he is, like, boxing him out consistently. I do believe this was a great lead choice for ODU, as Polo is one of the strongest ODU players that we have right now. And so they are deciding to try to like go in and go all out, because this is finals. If you didn't know, this is finals for the NACE regional league, I believe. And Polo is trying to catch him off guard with a neutral B there, but Mithra, being a fast little bugger they're just running around trying to do something. Mithra is at 155 though. Polo realistically can just play safe and just time them out if they want to. I mean, what are they gonna do? But basically, Mithra landing the up smash on that, switching to the Pyro, trying to get an early kill here with a 165 rage, can definitely kill, but Polo kicks them off with a nair, or I believe up air, getting the stock and closing it out at 165, landing 23% off on one neutral B, getting the healing off of deep breathing, so is at 62% with the movement speed buffs, but Mithra trying to zone him out, trying to keep him on ledge. Beautiful stuff by Dan Curry here, trying to land the S smash, which would have been so risky. But Polo making a recovery back, resetting neutral, and now in advantage state, while Dan Curry is in disadvantage state. Already Dan Curry is caught up, actually surpassed him in percentage. He's at 91, Polo's at 76. Dan Curry has to figure out, make a play here. If he doesn't soon, he might lose this game and get 3-stocked, which will be a giant loss for Montgomery Mustangs. But now we have Polo back on playing on the defense side, and Dan Curry playing on the offense, trying to close out the stock. He's trying to do something here. He's landing the grab, gonna be put in disadvantage. But the thing is with Wii Fit is that when Wii Fit's off ledge, I don't think she's ever in disadvantage. I think she's just in advantage, just off stage. I don't think if putting Wii Fit off like ledge is a disadvantage. Also, Polo trying to land the back air there, but landing deep breathing F tilt instead. This might be an easy 3-stock, boys. We don't know. Now Dan Curry trying to switch, staying on like Pyro, trying to get for a kill. I think they have understood the fact that they are not going to win this game, but they at least can get a stock off, which is what they just did. Which is honestly a smart macro played by Dan Curry and the Montgomery Mustangs. But now switching back to Mithra, trying to pivot into a more damage-built character right now. Is he platform gaming Polo? I can't tell. He's got on the platform like 3 times now. But he realistically, Polo doesn't have to play this aggressive, but I think he just is because he knows he can, because Dan Curry isn't really doing anything. He's just swinging. It looks like Dan Curry might be a little bit of a match for folks, not gonna lie. But basically, I don't really know what's going on. That was a interesting side B. I don't really know how to react to that, because ooh, that was ballsy. Yeah, no, I'm really surprised he did not die to that F smash. That man must know microspacing at the very least. That was insane. Dan Curry trying to zone out Polo yet again, but not getting anything off. He is getting little tidbits of damage, but it's not going to be enough to like kill him. So I'd recommend probably switching up to Mithra. I mean Pyro here, but he's just still on Mithra, which makes him a lightweight, which makes him going across the blast zone and dying. That was great stuff from Polo with a quick 2-stock. The score right now is, I believe it's 11-9. So it's 11-9 in ODU's favor. If Montgomery can do a shift off, that'd be amazing, because Montgomery is at such a disadvantage right now because they started off with a Pyro Mythic player, which means that's a broken character. I'm surprised the character didn't go farther out, but also there was a lot of mashing a lot and no counterplay really with Polo. Polo didn't really approach the entire time. He just sat there and let the guy swing on him, and every time he swung on him, he just didn't out a shield option. And while Montgomery did try to switch it up with some grabs, or Dan Curry did try to switch it up with some grabs, nothing really resulted from it. And we'll see. Well, honestly, I'm curious on how Polo's going to do for the rest of this team, because I'm curious to see what the Montgomery Mustangs have to pull out against Polo here. And when the next match gets started, we'll get right back to you guys. Alright, we're back with Polo versus Nappy Nagi. We've fought these people before. I'm just realizing this. We've played these people before. That's interesting. So basically, hey, the Streamlab is in the frame. Alright. Well, we have Polo versus Narpy Nagi, Isabel versus We Fit Ditto, which honestly I'm curious to see how it'll go, because We Fit Villager is a really bad matchup. So this is sort of a counter pick, but the thing is that you need, like, it's a lot of knowledge checking. You have to know what you're doing and know how to play the round. If you don't know how to play the round, it's sort of just awful. But it also it's a lot of patience. Also, that's bad. Yeah, he's at 69 now. If I was Polo, I would more go for non-projectile based stuff and just go for straight up like fisticuffs types things, because what just happened? Folks, I wish I could tell you what just happened, but I personally have no idea. I think they both just back aired and they went flying. Oh no, he neutral beat. He let out the volleyball neutral beat, and since Polo shot it back too, they just both went flying. That's crazy. Polo needs to stop using projectiles, dude. Using projectiles against a character like this isn't good, because your projectiles are so slow that they can just eat it up. No, you gotta be careful. I mean, you might get a few mix-ups, but I think if Polo just focuses on straight up boxing, they can beat them easy. Because from what it looks like they're having a lot of misinputs, because they're doing a lot of stuff that is not exactly correct. But what are they doing? What is going on here? Polo needs to get deep breathing off, probably. That's what my guess is. Landing the neutral B on Isabel, which sort of surprised me. I'm surprised that Isabel didn't absorb that. But Polo copying in with a... Ooh, with the F tilt, almost breaking shield actually, because it exploded the Lloyd at the same time. You never really see that much, with an Isabel shield getting broken by her own Lloyd, which would be quite funny. Also, Polo landing in the back air. This gameplay looks like Polo having to dance around a lot of Nappy Nagi's like movement and stuff like that, and just like landing in a single punch every once in a while. But the thing is that he can do that because he has deep breathing. So he can afford to cop that out. But he does need to get deep breathing back. That is the first thing. But I think he might be able to land a back air here and get a kill off. That's what he's fishing for, which, like, realistically, that move must be stale as all heck right now. Beautiful snipe by Polo. Laying the volleyball. Narpi not copping into getting the, what's it called? Into, like, hitting, you know, neutral B and absorbing the ball. But he is going to absorb that shot of neutral B from Polo. Polo trying to make this a quick 3-game right now. If Polo does take this, he would have taken 6 stocks overall, which is half of their team, by the way, which is quite admirable. Isabel trying to plant on Lloyd, trying to get something going. But Isabel laying the F-tilt, and is the pot going to kill? No shot. Okay. Great stuff by Polo. Great recovery, impeccable DI. Back air, F-tilt. Okay. He is at kill percent, so he does have to be careful now. Trying to land the spike off, but not getting it. Isabel is probably going to neutral B here for the ledge recovery. Trying to get something started. You're kidding. You're kidding, dude. You're kidding. Oh my god. Okay, so the volleyball bounced off Polo's shield, and then Polo tried to approach the Isabel. Air dodged past the Isabel's shield, and the volleyball came back down from up top, hit the angle, and then hit him in the head and just bonked him. You just got beaten by your own ability, dude. Oh my lord. But yeah, that was insane. I mean, he took 5 stocks, which is good for him. The score right now is 9 to, I believe, 7. Yeah, 9-7. The scores right now is 9 ODU, 7 Montgomery Mustangs. But that was an insane ending to that. I'm really surprised that's how that resulted. What I think we're going to be doing is I think we're going to be sending in Faros, which is our Isabel player, so we can get a little bit Isabel mano a mano stuff going on here. But hopefully we'll see how ODU fares against the rest of Montgomery Mustangs, because it looks like they're turning it up a little. But hopefully we get this win, because I'm curious to see how this is going to play out, because they still have a Bayonetta player left and I believe a Steve player left, while we also have get nicked on and one other secret player, which you guys don't know about because he hasn't made an appearance yet, but he will be making an appearance today, and he is easily one of ODU's strongest players. So yeah, when the next match starts, we'll get right back to you guys. Alright folks, we're back with Faros versus Nappy Nargi. Both Isabel players. Nappy Nargi, of course, having to get rid of the 2 stocks. Let's do a little countdown of the taunts. 3, 2, 1. Wow. No taunts, they just go in. Okay, wow. Oh my gosh. Faros is not messing around. He wants this man dead. He said, you killed my Polo, I'm killing you back. How dare you? I'm the only Isabel that can beat Polo. Jeez, man. He is not taking a break. This is the most aggressive, by the way, that I've ever seen Faros. I have never seen Faros this aggressive, ever. Which is hilarious to me, because they're both playing Isabels. And landing the side B on him. All Faros needs to do is take one stock, and this will be even. Just one. Just one. Just one. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, that was the fastest! Oh, no. That was just dirty. Okay, so just for everyone watching, if you guys don't know, this thing that Faros does, which is really annoying, and we call it the Star Spangled Banner, is because he hits you with the 1, he hits you with the 2, and then he like doesn't input anything, so you turn around or you like miss input, and he just F smashes you. It is the dumbest combo that I've ever seen, but it works every time because we're equally just as dumb. So basically what happened right there is he landed the 1, he landed the 2, and I believe this is Nappy. Nappy thought he was still in the jab combo because the jab can stay out for a really long time. So he was DIing out. So since he stopped mid combo, Nappy just looked the other way, and Faros was just there with the boom and hit him with the F smash, which was honestly a great play. So now ODU's at 9, Montgomery's at 6. We can't wait to watch the next match. I want to see who they're gonna bring up. I think they probably will pull up the Bayonetta, but when that happens, we'll get right back to you guys. All right, boys, we have Faros versus Borp. Borp, of course, playing Joker from Persona 5 on the Nintendo Switch, if you guys don't know. And we have Isabel from Animal Crossing, also on the Nintendo Switch. We're going to see how this is played out, because their team jumped from low tiers to high tiers real fast. Hopefully our low tier, though, can do something here. Oh, that would have been disgusting if you got the spike off. But spacing out for easier recovery, but Borp playing the S-Smash getting it got good like 30-40% off, resulting in 70. But now playing the safe game, I hate that gun so much, dude. I hate it. It's such a good it's such a good zoning tool, and it's so dumb on damage. Does so much. But Pharaoh's playing the hard game and getting him with the side B up throw, which is, in my opinion, I hate that move personally, but I love it to see when other people get hit by it. Trying to get the Nair into grab combo. He might be able to get someone off here. If Faros is smart about it, he'll notice that Borp keeps teching in place. So if he literally just waits every time he's put in a tech situation, he can just get someone off. Ooh, trying to get the F-Smash on Faros. Not happening, though. I keep reading that Faros also has 3 stocks, which I think is hilarious. Jeez, dude, Borp loves his guns. Oh, no, die now. Faros getting caught by 2 Lloyds. How are you getting caught by multiple Lloyds, dude? That move is so ridiculously bad. It's like you can literally hop on it and shield. Like you can hop on a Lloyd and shield on it. It's actually crazy. That Nair also lasting for that long is also crazy. What just killed? I don't think that was up smash. That may have been back air. I don't really know. Getting the up airs off, just getting a lot of damage off. He's at 126. That was terrible DI. That was definitely DI-able. Don't know how Borp died there, but you know, we'll figure it out when we get there. Try to get the jabs off. Dude, I can hear Faros from the other room, and he's trying to do the jab combos, which I think are hilarious. He's trying to do the jab, 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 walk away F smash, because every time, if you, it's just a common thing in this game where you are supposed to DI jabs so you don't take a crap ton of damage, because most jabs do like over 20% to you in this game. And so he's like trying to catch the DI. Also, I don't know if this is going to work for Borp. I think Borp might be dead here. Oh, no, dying. Not dying because he only had 2 turnips. If he had 3 turnips, he definitely would have been dead. Borp getting absolutely zoned out, by the way. Like, this is just filthy. Yeah, he can just die here if he went off stage and gimped him. I would have respected it. Oh, yeah. Walk. Borp is at 124, by the way, and Faros is at, like, 80. Yeah, I think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead to side B into up through. That was a disgusting round off of Faros because I'm really surprised I didn't see any drag downs. I didn't see any like anti-air movement or down Bs from Borp at all, which is honestly a big counterplay to Isabel, as you know, Joker is a top 3 character in this game, and I think that's, in my personal opinion, I think that's a 3-1 matchup. I think Joker has such a high advantage state in that game where Isabel does not. I know it's a big zoning thing, but eventually you can just push it through with Arsene, side B, guns. She can't absorb guns, which you can get a lot of your damage off that back just by doing that stuff. The score right now is off of that game, by the way. The score is 8-3. The score is 8-3 off of that game, boys. And yeah, I'm excited to see this in it. I think the final player is a Bayonetta player. We'll find out when we get right back to you guys. Let's do it. Alright, we got Faros versus, I believe that's Davidio. I have no idea how to pronounce that name, but this is their Bayonetta player who looks like he's just comboing Faros right now, which we're going to see how this is played through. My guess is that this has to be their best player. He definitely tried to go for the Gimp, which I respect that entirely. But, I also think he might just be messing around because, I mean, he took the amount of stocks he needed to take. We're going to have to be relying on Germ or getting nicked on for this final stock, I do believe, because this Bayonetta does look like they have a relatively good idea of what they're doing. Also, it's a really hard matchup just in general to play against because no one likes to play against Bayonetta because, first of all, there are really no Bayonettas, and when you do play against a Bayonetta, it's a matchup that no one knows. It's so unbelievably rare to play against an actually good Bayonetta. So this is going to be an interesting match to watch at the very least, but also it's Sonar versus Bayonetta. Yeah, landing the back air off getting the kill. That back air is dummy stupid. But I do believe we have 2 more players left, one being Get Nicked On, one being Germ being of course a villager main, and Get Nicked On being a snake main. I think we're definitely going to cop in for the snake trade in here, because in my personal opinion, I think Snake does far better against Bayonetta than Villager would, because Snake is able to pocket those grenades and keep them on him while getting comboed, which interrupts multiple Bayonetta's combos, and he can always mash up air or nair or down air out of the combos, which does a crap ton of damage if you didn't know. And also you have back air lasting like for what I want to say 12 frames. It's active, which is incredibly stupid for a move to begin with. And also just the ledge guarding Snake has and the top tier ability he has, it's absolutely insane. But yeah, we'll see what we cop in for when we get right back to you guys. Thanks for watching. Alright boys, we have Bayonetta versus Snakes. Already starting off, it's a good old game versus game, both having 3 stocks. To get nicked on, parring for a more wait for you to approach me type of style, because he just wants to pull out grenades and get the trades off, which is honestly more respectable. Get nicked on, I used to always clown on him for having a campy Snake, but realistically his Snake isn't as campy as most people like beckon Snake to be. Because I have been almost timed out by Snakes and it is god awful. But Nick trying to get something off here. I honestly don't know how to commentate this because I don't see Bayonetta normally and I don't play against Bayonetta normally. Landing the, parring for the jab, which I respect a lot, because not a lot of people go for jabs in neutral, which I feel like are a big part of damage and just getting stuff off, which honestly jabs sometimes are the play. Ooh, just juking him out with the, walking up with him with shield and grenade, and then just landing the down tilt instead. That was beautiful stuff by Nick. Trying to par for a safer course, but he's really playing off of that down air. Landing the up tilt, no shot that killed. That killed at what percent? What was that, like 85? You did not just get spiked. Jeez, Nick, come on, man. You're getting spiked by freaking Bayonetta Downer. No idea how that worked, but go off, King. Now playing on a safer route on the right side here, trying to drop some grenades off, trying to get some trades, something going, but he's spot dodging way too much at the Bayonetta Reddit right there. Bayonetta now carrying him to the top of the screen because, you know, everyone loves watching Bayonetta combo people. Missing the up smash. Don't really know what she was going there. I think she predicted that he was going to roll, but besides that, I don't really see why that was usable. Also, I don't know if you can recover above Bayonetta this matchup because I feel like she can definitely just run up on you. Oh, beautiful grab. If you can read the roll, that'd be insane. I think that was a misinput right there, buddy. He just Nikita'd with the spot dodge, F tilt, Lang pulling out Nikita yet again. Carrying him across stage with the side B. That was hilarious. I enjoy that. Fought with the down, with the grab, down throw, into the read and the roll. I love watching that tech check. Also, that's not true. That's so interesting. Normally, up throw with a snake into up tilt is true. It gets you a solid 35%. Nick trying to end the game early with an F smash, which honestly would have been sick. But Bayonetta is really just copying for like anything right now. I've seen her throw out like 3 F smashes in the past 30 seconds. Which is 1 F smash per second. PEMDOS, if any of you guys didn't know. Bayonetta is now at 90, which if you don't know, that's up tilt %. So he has to be careful here. And he died because she up throwed him and he had grenades, which honestly beautiful stuff by Bayonetta. Great timing. But landing the up tilt at 0%, no stale, no drip, no moves, all dead. Good job again, Nick Dong landing the JV 2-stock on the Bayonetta, and that is a dub for ODU Monarchs versus the Montgomery Mustangs. Our Smash team, unironically, is filthy at what they do. That was what 6 no, that was 4-0 ODU 4-0 for the finals. We had a stock left, so we had a stock in Germ left, which I would have been excited to watch Germ because if you play against him, he camps you out, but if you watch him, he camps the other person out, and it just feels great watching. But yeah, I think that's all for today. ODU landing a 4-0 on Montgomery Mustangs. Beautiful stuff by both teams today. I love both play styles that are being played out today. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.